This is Josiah Plays 7, The Days Long Gone. Alright, we're here in Loomer, the first little town when you get to the prison island of Peh. And I've restricted my activities basically to this little square right here. And I've been running around in this little square for a long time. And as you see, that little square is a very small portion of the whole area. But I need to deal with my inventory right now because I'm carrying 91.9 pounds out of 85.
If it isn't my savior,
I just like...
you're always...
But this guy doesn't have any money to buy anything from me.
I'll take
Which means
your hands for...
what I really need to do is destroy some stuff at the crafting station by dismantling. What is Ascension? May I ask why you're so interested in perfume, Teriel? This example is called Ascension. Evangelise promotes it. Well, it's worth 5, so I'll hold on to it for sale purposes. Same with the cigarette case. But the socks can get destroyed. The brooches are worth some money. But the rings can be destroyed. The basket can be destroyed. I'll keep the bolts, nails, and screws. The brick can be destroyed. The broken light bulb. Broken pitcher. Dirty mug. Empty bottles. Empty gas mask filters. I wonder if those would be useful for something. They might be. No, I doubt it. Empty jar. Fishing hook. Splint. Frying pan. Metal chain piece. Metal fence part. Metal plates and wires I'll keep. I keep thinking I should probably keep needles, but I've been destroying them so far. They seem really common, so I'm sure if I need needles, I'll be able to find plenty of them. Watch, I say this now. Remember this moment. Later, I don't even have a solid-state drive, Tim. Wish I did. Oh, that's what I could get for Christmas. My stepmom was like, hey, do you need anything for Christmas? And I was like, I literally cannot think of a single thing I need. I could say, hey, I need a solid-state drive. And she'll say, what's a solid-state drive? And then I'll try to explain it to her, but she won't really get it. Oh, what was the other? I went over to my remember Knox, my stepmom, the one that explained to me that she had discovered the new thing called a desktop computer? Where it's like a laptop, but it just sits in one place, she explained to me. It was amazing. But, what was it? There was something else. When I went over to her house to help her with tech support, because she got this new computer, and there was a bunch of things she couldn't figure out. I went over there to help her, and there was something else that she, like... great revelations about computer technology, right? And I can't remember what it was, but it was good, because I wanted to tell you, Knox. Alright, but anyway. I'll tell her I want a solid-state drive, and she'll be like, what's that? I'm like, well, you know how your computer has a hard drive? Well, actually, it's got a little thing in there that spins around. And all of the data is stored on different spots in there, and it's got to spin around to find them, and... with a solid-state drive, it doesn't have to do that because it's all one thing. And I'm like, actually, now that I think about it, I don't really know what a solid-state drive is, so I guess I probably shouldn't be making fun of her. I know what a solid-state drive does, I just don't really know exactly how the technology works behind a solid-state drive. Oh, it's an old TV remote. I'm not familiar with this device. Given its complexity, it is presumably used to pilot some craft. No, it's a TV remote. Alright, there we go. So, the other stuff I'm gonna sell. But now I'm gonna put a bunch of shit in my barrel. Here's my barrel. I have a lot of components that I'm saving up here. And I need to store... Oh, I got some elegant clothes, too. Those can be sold as well. That's right, I stole all that guy's clothes. These books I'm keeping because they have 0 weight, so I can carry as many books as I want around. Cytophage, store that. I got some milk, Knox. 6 bottles of it. Put this Artemic in there. And let's put all these crafting materials in there. Because they have weight, you know. Which definitely adds up. This other stuff that I'm going to sell. So now I've got a bunch of bolts and nuts and screws and duct tape and metal plates and wires and all of the generic basic components. We found any more iPads? I found quite a few of them actually in this game. Solid state drive is to a hard drive as soft ice cream is to hard ice cream. Except it kind of isn't. Alright, so how am I looking? I've still got 56 out of 85. Inventory space is always my bane in every RPG, which is why, generally, whenever I have a chance in any RPG, I fucking mod that shit out. But this game just came out, so there's no mods for it yet. Alright. I need to figure out what I'm even doing right now. Speak to the merchants, reach the thing, steal the thing, collect the thing, meet with them. Okay.
The biomancers offer you salvation.
I'm trying to loot all the things is one thing I'm doing. But I need to go to these other merchants. What is this place that says keep out right here? Oh, we got ourselves an artist here. Doing a little painting.
Friends, do not listen.
What is this thing attached to the well?
They would have you walk the path to damnation with them.
Oh, that must be okay. Then I get it. That's how they get the water out of there now. See how there's a big like pipe or whatever coming up out of there, and then they get the water out of this thing. So they're no longer literally pulling water up out of the well with a bucket. But it looks like they were not that long ago. That's called environmental storytelling, folks. You know how come I know about that? Because I'm a game developer. Since I have started pre-production on my game, that makes me a game developer. At what point do you get to... I don't think you really get to call yourself a game developer until you've actually made a game and sold it, or at least given it away. But what if you're working on a game for like 4 years and then you finally sell it? During that whole 4 years, you had to have actually been a game developer because you were developing the game. Do you retroactively become a game developer during those times if your game sells? Like, while you're fucking around with it before it actually sells any copies, you're not a game developer, but then when it finally does, all of a sudden, you get to rewrite history, and for all those years, oh, I was a professional game developer for the last 4 years. I mean, for the last 4 years, I wasn't actually a professional game developer, I was just some guy fucking around. But now I've sold a game, so technically, all that time I was... Let's take all this stuff and hopefully not get killed by... Let's see how long it takes, by the way. Have we started the timer on how long does it take before Josiah gets killed by the cops and or townspeople? This is the house that I already went in, where I met the two thieves. I'm pretty sure I already looted every single thing in here. But it doesn't hurt to double check. Oh, I found another trap. Made a discovery. Kind of have to sweep your little cursor around the area when you go into sense and sensibility mode. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. The cool thing is when you disarm these traps, you get the trap. Oh, did I fail? Am I not good enough? Oh, no, I didn't fail. See, then you actually get the trap itself. A shredder trap. Similar if you need to be published to call yourself an author/writer. Yeah, I mean, Patrick Rothfuss was working on The Name of the Wind for 14 years, he said. And then he sold it, and it's a huge bestseller, and he's made fucking fat piles of money on it. So obviously he's a professional writer, and he was a professional writer while he was writing that book. I mean, he's made like millions on that fucking book. So then if you think about it, all those years he was working on it, he was retroactively a professional writer. I don't know how that works. But I think nobody's going to take you seriously until you've actually sold a thing. Like, if I say I'm a game developer and people are like, oh, what games have you developed? And I'm like, well, I'm working on my first one. People are going to be like, okay, whatever, dude. Sure. This is interesting. I can, like, go out this window onto this little thing, and then I bet I can just hop over here and get on this, and then I can... Oh, I can hide in this smoke, because that's why it's highlighted like this when I go into sense mode. Because it's a hiding spot. Oh, man, this place is fucking cool, dude. Oh, I discovered something else. It's got a little radius here. Alright. Oh, what's this? Oh, hey now. Bunch of stuff that will fill up my inventory. It's highlighted. Oh, Nox. Oh, Nox. I don't know. The thing is, you don't know what's a oh, this is a forbidden area. I'm like, because you know when you're in a forbidden area, because you see that little icon right above my mini-map that looks like a walking person with a red line through it. That shows me that I'm in a forbidden area. But you don't know what's going to be a forbidden area until you go into it. Which can lead to problems like that one time when I went up on this ledge and I'm like, let's see what's up here. And it was immediately a forbidden area, and there was a guard right there who immediately killed me. And I had no idea that that was a forbidden area before I... See, this is all forbidden. Locked. I'm not good enough at lockpicking, but I think I can drill it. Alright. Oh. Elongative, aesthetically pleasing design. Wow, look at all this stuff. Oh, there's another iPad. Another iPad. Take everything. I need to find some merchants to sell some of these extra weapons and stuff to. That's what I need to do. Instead of creeping around stealing random shit, I need to go find the other merchants. Oh, I can I also love the fact that you can see the power lines of what's connected to what. Like, right? I've got this panel on the wall right here, and if I follow this, and I follow this, and I follow this, and I follow this, eventually it's probably connected to a camera somewhere, or multiple cameras even. I better quick save before I get myself killed. And I follow it, and I follow it. Look, there's a camera over there. So I bet this is where you have to come to shut off those cameras, right? Oh look, it goes out this way to these cameras too. So this does shut off all the cameras. So I found a cool back way to this place, because normally what? You'd have to sneak through this area to get up to this room to shut off these cameras, but I found this cool little back way by coming out the back window of that house and jumping across onto the roof. That's what I like about this game, is all the traversal stuff. I mean, I like a lot of things about this game, but the traversal stuff and the multiple routes and stuff is really cool. That's what makes it a legit stealth game. So let's quick save and let's try to shut these cameras off just because cameras are bad. Alright, so I already fucked it up. Oh, that's the number of attempts in the upper right hand corner. Did it. Now look, all those cameras over there are shut off. One thing I find weird in this game, though, and this is the way in lots of stealth games, right? You turn off cameras, and nobody ever notices that cameras are turned off, or, like, turns them back on. They're just off forever and ever, and no one cares. Like, who's the... Oh, shit. That's not our friend. Challenge impossible. Nobody ever notices. Like, who's the person that's watching the monitors that go to these cameras? How do they not notice? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Almost got seen by that person. Alright, I need to get out of this area right now, though, because I don't need to be in this area. And let's climb up on here. Let's go back the way we came. Or we can go this way, actually, and sneak into another building. There's a person in there, though, who might be none too pleased. Look, you can look in through the window. Oh, God. This game is good, man. It's fucking good. You don't have to actually go into the window. Get some ionic liquid. 32 ounces of nanites. I'm about to fill up my fucking bags again. But all of this is good crafting material. I gotta take it. Here's a little lockbox. Let's try picking the lock. Oh. Good stuff. I'll take it. I could always use another unpaired sock. I'm about to hit my inventory. I wonder if I can climb and jump and parkour and shit while I'm overburdened. Because I suspect that I can't. So this is going to be awkward. So much nanites. Okay. I'm in a restricted area, so if I just casually walk out this door right here, people are not going to be amused. I think. But what if I go through... What if I go through here? I'm no longer in a restricted area here, so... I need to find some merchants, though, pretty badly. It says there's a shady merchant right here.
What do we have here, then? Don't be shy, come in.
I really love this game, guys. I don't know, there's something about it that just really appeals to me. It's relevant to my interests. Why do I have infinite rock equipped? I should really have teleport equipped.
Welcome to the Slippery Eel store. Have a look at my stuff. You look like a man who would know quality items when he sees them.
Slippery eel? Really?
Don't you like it? I got the nickname because I'm always one step ahead of the tinnies. I supply goods other merchants won't touch. The tinnies would string me up if they found me.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Low prices for a fellow prisoner. Just don't tell anyone about me, okay?
Body dissolver? What? That's amazing! So you can ace somebody or knock them out, and then... Oh, that'd be fucked up. Just knock somebody unconscious and then acidically dissolve their body, but whatever. And then get rid of their body really quick so that when the other guards patrol over, they don't see the body and freak out. Oh, yeah. And it only weighs 1/10 of a pound. Alright, I want that in my life. Oh, he's got mad lockpicks. Rune J. This highly caustic substance dissolves bodily tissue. It can be useful, but not all humans have the stomach to use it. A stone tablet with an ancient rune carved on it. I'm unable to decipher it. Why is that a utility item? A singularly unpleasant dart that contains an acid capsule. The corrosive substances dissolves armor and bone. Interesting. Interesting. A device that emits a sound to lure enemies towards it. A useful decoy, but I shouldn't need to tell a master thief that. Very expensive, though. Pull out the pin, throw it, and then take cover. Grenades are destructive, but rather unsubtle. I'm not... This is a stealthy playthrough, so I'm not going to ever really use frag grenades. MDD dart. What does MDD stand for? And why do I get the feeling that the third D stands for dart? A dart that disables electronic devices such as switches, cameras, panels, drones, and energy shields for 5 seconds. Can also shock enemies and power armor. Those seem super useful. I gotta get some of those in my life. If it was a body, they would freak out. A bubbling and smoking pool of liquefied remains. They're walking right by that in where's... Well, maybe... How... This is an extremely high, like, almost Magitech level of technology here. Actually, not almost. This is like some Numenera shit, where the technology is so advanced we can't even conceive of it in many ways. And so, it's entirely conceivable that it literally dissolves somebody to nothing. To dust. To a thin film on the ground that's not even detectable. It's entirely conceivable. They just disintegrate some... But why is it only a body? And why can't I throw it on somebody who's alive? That's the real question. Why can't I throw that on somebody who's still alive and disintegrate them with it? Old Char's medicine. The pyromaniac Old Char supposedly drank this flammable liquid before his untimely death. Throwing it at enemies deals fire damage in a wide radius. Sapping dart. A non-lethal dart tipped with a compound that causes extreme fatigue, resulting in slowed movement and attack speed. Smoke grenade. They provide a smoke screen, especially useful when you find yourself overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. A non-lethal dart that renders an enemy unconscious. I hope any shows of mercy don't come back to haunt us. Stun grenades are useful non-lethal thrown devices that disorient enemies for a short period of time. Flame trap. What a nasty device. A single-use trap that spits out a puddle of acid. Deals toxic damage until the puddle dissipates. Ooh, he's just straight... Hey, how much did the Visa pill cost from the vending machine? I just realized something, you guys. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't realize something, but... when I went to the vending machine at the checkpoint, it would sell me a visa for Zone 2. Maybe it was just a temporary visa for Zone 2. Whereas this is the real pill. If I take this, I'll genuinely be allowed into Zone 2. I think that's it, actually. It's a the other was a temporary visa. Broken light bulb, broken pencil. Okay, he sells lots of random crafting shit. Curious. A phallic object covered in strange glyphs. I believe it is worshipped as an icon of fertility. No, dude. It's a straight-up dildo, my friend. Alright, so he's got some stuff I legitimately want, and he's got 22 bucks. So let's sell him all this crap. All these extra weapons that I don't want, even the energy gun. He can take the energy gun, the elegant clothes. Do I want to sell anything else? Oh yeah, I have some other... Oh, I should sort this by... I'll sell him the Ascension, the cigarette case, the pretty brooches. Carrying a brick around, because why not? Alright, then... I'm at 312 worth of value, so I need to get a lot of free shit from him. Well, not free, but you know what I mean. A lot of shit from him. I want decoy grenades. Actually, let's hold off a second. I don't know if it's worth buying this visa from him, because I'm pretty sure there'll be another way to get this visa without spending 125 orite on it. So I think I can just get, like, a couple stun darts. Maybe... Oh, these MDD darts, I want those. How do I know what this value is, though? Decoy grenades... Get like 3 of those. Oh, I see. It's 192 that he owes me. I don't know what Rune J is, but it only costs 2 orite, so I'll take it. I'll get a couple more decoy grenades. Some more stun darts. Wow. Okay. All of this stuff isn't really that expensive. Here's what I was thinking. I didn't realize. This price is for the whole stack. These acid darts don't cost 80 a piece. They cost 20 a piece. And it costs 80 if I want all 4 of them. I don't see myself using a lot of traps, but then again, I don't know what kind of horrific things I'll have to fight that I can't, like, sneak past or whatever. I think I've given him too many things. I don't really want any of this. I'll take the immobilization traps, I guess. I guess I'll take some smoke grenades. But I'm going to remove some things here. Merchant will pay me 19. Alright, good. Finalize. Oh look, and I'm underweight now. Because those weapons I was carrying around were pretty heavy. And now I have a bunch of cool thief gear.
I better be on my way.
All right. Just don't mention me to anyone, okay? There tinny spies everywhere.
Now, I think I can equip some of this shit. Like, usable items. I can equip decoy grenades. I can equip MDD darts. Smoke grenades, stun darts. Various types of traps. Alright, cool. I've equipped some stuff. I can equip another consumable. I've got health syringe, small health syringe. What other syringes do I have? I have a lot of syringes. Like, kind of an inappropriate number of syringes. There. Now I got my slots filled. Insert your mom joke here. For someone who is supposedly all about ancient human history, this demon seems woefully unaware of some of the basics. Right? It's a good point, Tim. It's a good point. Whoa, let's calm down with the knives. This is just a business transaction. This guy's in here by himself. Oh, I should have done this before. Oh, I can't pickpocket this guy. He's too canny.
I better.
Oh.
I can't pickpocket. What? Oh no! We just. Oh no! I was gonna say I just got arrested, but I'm already in prison.
Oh shit! They found me. Get out of here!
Well, so much for that guy. I'm glad I bought all the stuff off of him that I wanted. Alright, I think everything should have calmed down by now. Perhaps. Let's go back to that guy's shop and see. Can I please? Thank you. Oh, this is it, huh? The fuck is that? Well, it sucks to lose that merchant, but I did get everything I wanted, and it's actually really good. It's really good that he's gone now, because now I can steal all of his stuff. Double prison! Yeah, Nox. Well, I guess they sent him off to the hole. AdSeg. Solitary confinement. Also called the Shoe some places. None of the prisons I was in called it the Shoe. It was always called AdSeg. Administrative segregation. But of course people just called it the hole. I went to the hole a couple times, and honestly, I didn't find it bad at all. They still give you books and stuff to read. I mean, you don't get to go anywhere. Right? You don't get to go anywhere. Except for to the shower. I got some mangosteen. 4 orite? That's what I'm discovering with my amazing perspicacity. Hey, I've been playing for 35 minutes and I haven't gotten killed yet, guys. This is a record. Ooh, here's some nice stuff. Anyway, it's supposed to be so terrible being in there because, oh no, you don't get to talk to anybody else. Oh no. You don't get to go anywhere and go out to the yard or go to the chow hall or hang out with anybody. I was like, LOL. Don't threaten me with a good time. Please don't throw me in that briar patch. I'm like, I don't think you people understand how much time I spend alone as it is. I don't know why I'm sneaking. I'm not even in a forbidden area. What's this place? How come there's nobody in here? Monster meat? Well, okay, so ordinarily you get to go to a library when you're in prison, but you don't get to go to the library when you are in, when you're in AdSeg, but they'll bring a little cart by with some books on it. So you get a very small selection of books, but they still bring a little cart by and you can pick out books from it. So I had books, you know, 90% of the time to read. So I would just fucking lay in there on my bed and read books. I'm like, whatever. This is not really a punishment for me. Now then again, I was never in there any longer than 30 days. So it's possible that if you were in there for like months, it would start to be really horrible or something, but I don't know, it didn't faze me. I'm like, I could do my whole sentence in here, guys. I cannot determine which creature this meat belonged to. You may need a few tankards of ale to swallow it. I'll take it. Do the meat. The monster meat. The monster meat. You know what I should test? Since I am overweight now... Oh, look at my little jump. My jump is, like, pathetic now that I'm overweight. But I can still... Oh, maybe I can't still get up on stuff. Alright, so no fucking parkour when your weight is... Can I even get on this little table? I can't even get on this little table. Nanites. I don't care. I don't need to do any parkour right now. I'm in stuff collection phase. Not in... parkour nonsense phase. I don't understand why nobody's in here, though. That's a little bit weird. Magnets, how do they work? Fishbone's description just says, please, just put these down. What is this place? Why is it empty? I mean, people were obviously eating in here and stuff. Well, whatever. Their loss is my gain. Gain, 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 gain. See, look, there's two more hidden things very close to me here, but they're above me. See, now I can select my darts and grenades and all that good stuff from my radio wheel. Milady says spirit. Sure, he can't wait for me to come back to him. Yeah. Oh, I see one of them. I saw the little glowy icon. But now I don't see it. So that's the room right below the shady dealer's house. Oh, this says no entry, but I've already been in here. This is where I... House key. I've already been in this room. This guy's taking a piss, and while he does so... Nope, never mind, there's a guy coming. Okay, now. Oh no! I must have been seen. People are flipping out. But apparently the cops don't see me. I don't know what just happened there, but I didn't like it, so I'm reloading. Well, no, the way it works, Tim, is when you open a pickpocketing menu or a lockpicking menu or a hacking menu, it does pause time. But all the time that you're actually doing the thing, time passes. So, like right now, I could... Boom, time is paused. It'll stay paused like this forever until the progress bar of me actually taking a thing starts to move, in which case time will move. Like, watch. I'll try to take this orite and see, then he goes away. Fuck these guys, honestly. I haven't murdered anybody lately. Uh-oh. Bad boys, bad boys. What you wanna do? Okay, so once you actually start taking something, or once you actually start moving through the lock or the hacking thing, time passes. But if you stop doing anything, it stays paused, which is interesting. Yeah, I hate having to rush through menus also. Alright, let's not pickpocket everybody we fucking come across.
You two ready then?
Oh, this is them. I'm meeting the two thieves for the thing. I didn't realize this was them.
I feel like a bloody idiot. Everyone's laughing at me.
Wait, I'm not ready to do this quest right now. I'm overburdened and shit.
You look, great. Right, you keep his attention, Colin. Kaelin, you yell if more Technomagi come our way. That'll buy us some time. Let's go.
Remember, we only get one shot at this. Don't let us down, Master Thief.
I'm definitely only doing this once. Meet us at the hideout when you're done. Or can we just get this over with?
I don't think I'm ready to do this because I might have to pull some shenanigans. All I have to do is pickpocket somebody. Okay, I might be able to pull this off. Pickpocket a keycard from the distracted Technomagi. But I forgot where this guy actually is. Well, he's not down here. I feel like I've already fucked this quest up. And I can kinda sprint while overburdened, but I can't sprint as far. Wait, I must not be overburdened because I'm doing full jumps. Yet, I'm very clearly overburdened. Did I break the game? I'm just not going to do this yet. Hold on. I'm just going to load. We're going to play how long is the loading screen. Did you ever play Pillars of Eternity, Tim? Or Tyranny? They're both really good, but Tyranny is my favorite. Basically, of all the, well, my favorite of all of the new generation of isometric games is Torment Tides of Numenera. But my favorite of the, what I would term Baldur's Gate-likes, is Tyranny. Waiting on a Steam sale? Okay. So I know not to talk to them yet. Is there any... One thing I kind of wish is that, like, there was an option to turn on names over the top of people. To say who they are. Or what they are. Because this is Kalen and Colm, but honestly I didn't remember what they looked like. Or even if the names popped up just when you went into sense mode like this. Because some people don't even get a name. All these people. Here's the hidden thing. A tide? Like, oh, a stun dart. Beautiful. See, now here's an example of where I would use lockpicks instead of drill. Because if I use drill, that guy right there will definitely hear the drill and come investigate. And then he'll be like, oh no, a crime in progress. Whereas if I use lockpicks, they're quiet and he won't notice. And again, here, time is paused, right? But if I start, you see, if I start moving that bottom lockpick at all, time starts moving. Who the fuck keeps this kind of shit in a safe? Or a locked box? You humans are obsessed with bowls. I wonder how overburdened I can get before the game is just like, no, you may not carry anything else. Snitches get stitches code. Apparently that doesn't apply on Peh. The weird thing about this prison, apparently, is that it's not all prisoners. Apparently, there's prisoners... It's mostly prisoners, I guess, but there's a lot of people that live here and work here that aren't prisoners. That are just here to do jobs and stuff, but they live right alongside the prisoners. Which actually isn't that weird. I think there are some prisons in real life that are like that. Like in Mexico or other places.
Don't waste my time looking if you're not going to buy something.
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
The penitentiary code, I know. Alright, so... Oh, she sells milk. A lot of... So this is just a straight-up beverage merchant. And she has 30 bucks to spend. I could sell her this axe. Why a beverage merchant wants to buy a good metal axe, I don't know, but I'll take it.
I'll be going now.
Just another scab. Go on then, get out.
I sold you an axe, though. I just discovered something. Like last time, I'm like, what I discovered was an ass whooping. What's the name of this place? Cirrus Bar. I prefer Cumulostratus Bar. Right? Because Cirrus is a cloud type, right? Oh, I forgot! Ah, shit! You can't even look in things in front of people without them freaking out. I mean, she didn't 100% freak on me. She just went to heavy suspicion mode. And if I leave, see, the suspicion will start going back down to normal. But if I would have looked in that thing for more than just a second, she would have gone to full-on freak-out mode. And then all of a sudden a bunch of cops would have come in here and murdered me. I feel like the game is broken. Because I'm definitely not supposed to be able to do this parkour shit whilst carrying 97.9 pounds. So somehow I'm cheating. Which, okay, actually I'm pretty alright with. So these are restricted, right? So this is a casual place where I'm hanging out. But if I'm just like, what's over here? You see, immediately restricted, and that guard will immediately murder me. Now I'm hiding, you don't see me. I'm hiding, you don't see me. No, I don't want to get spotted by any guards acting up. I want everyone to think that I'm a model inmate. Not doing anything wrong. Nox feels about milk the way you feel about OJ. Yeah, except I think it's about times 10. Nox takes the name of our galaxy extremely literally. It's called the Milky Way, and so obviously that means it is literally made of milk. Not much of a bar, is it? Oh, day-night cycle kicking in. I'm like, why did everybody leave? Because it's day-night cycle, but I can modify. Now this is the weirdest feature, and I still don't really understand what its deal is, but I can speed up time while I'm in sense mode. Watch this. You see that? Now, why I can speed up time? I don't know. I understand the purpose it serves from a gameplay point of view. While you're sitting around waiting for guards to patrol, it gets pretty boring if you're sitting there and you have to wait a long time for the guards to move to just the right spot. So this speeding up time thing is actually super helpful for being able to wait through those patrols and stuff. But I don't really understand what the... But then I can just straight up wait as well. So like I can wait for whatever time I want. If I want it to be the middle of the day. That is not science. Harmony, all the science. That's why the moon is made of green cheese. See, now everybody's come back since it's daytime. I've still got Mega Jump despite being overburdened. Trying to explore this whole little compound here. Okay, look, I discovered something valuable, but it's below me. Oh, maybe this is just the rooftop of the bar. Maybe the real bar is in here. This is the real bar. I got it. They got speakers. I feel like they could have spent the 1 hour it would have taken to provide all these random people in this town with more than like 5 lines that they can say. I feel like they could have spent an hour writing some more lines for these townsfolk, but I'm just saying.
Good day. How may I help you?
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Another straight up beverage vendor, but with 27 bucks. Money to burn, as they say. Good enough.
I'll be going now.
Yeah, she's literally selling spoiled juice.
No problem. friend. Please do stop
And it's not like they're trying to cover it up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this juice is literally spoiled, would you like to buy it?
Good day.
Hold on, how much does it cost? Spoiled juice. Half an orite. Same cost as vodka. Wow. It's begun to ferment. Maybe some people like it. Maybe it's like a fucking Jenkum type situation. I don't want to know what they do with the spoiled juice. They use it to make some sort of weird drug. Oh, she's got a hidden thing in the wall here that I can steal, but a lot of witnesses. A lot of witnesses here. See, as soon as I go to hiding, people start freaking out. Well, they start getting suspicious. But they're like, why are you trying to hide? And now look at them, they're all staring at me. But then they get over it, but then... Let's just see what happens. Uh-oh. Okay, they got suspicious, but none of them actually aggroed. Good. Chicken beef. New chicken species. I'd forgotten that Jenkum was even a thing. Why? Oh god, Jenkum. Good stuff, right? I do love the fact that I can just randomly go out of... Oh, now I'm back to not being able to jump over things. I like the fact that I can just randomly go out windows, though. Wait, that's not how that works. Oh, now I'm down here. Well, that was dumb. Now I gotta run around.
Citizens of Paris.
Also, I like the fact that I'm running around with this fucking glowing blue gas mask on, and nobody really seems to be fazed by it. I look like some sort of luchador or something. Wait, hold on. I can do it. I can do it right here. Like, keep the gloves, right? But take the pants off. There.
Salvation.
I'm some kind of luchador.
Joining our cause is the one true path to salvation.
There's a roof blocking you. Put my fucking clothes back on.
If it isn't,
You're
He still only has $1.
I'll take those off.
1 orite.
Bye.
32 ounces of nanites. I have a lot of money now, though. I could make myself... See, I don't have any good recipes to make anything cool yet. At this point, I think I have plenty of lockpicks. Oh, that's right. You can convert from one to another. So I was like, oh, I have tons of these things, but I don't have any leather. What if I need leather? That's right. You can convert to the kind you need from the kinds that you have. I mean, it's not a fair conversion, right? If I'm converting two things to get one thing, but nonetheless. Nonetheless. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here, but if you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere, because I am not done playing. If you're watching on YouTube, however, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays 7, The Days Long Gone.